guys, Ralph here. True Power Trumpet Fitness, and welcome to Terrific Thursday. You saw the thumbnail, guys. Got it. Less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, and I got it. And since I got it, I can tell you guys how to get it. It's going to take you even less than that. Guys, it's wonderful. Now, I played a lot today, okay? I played a lot today and played about 2 hours, which is a lot for me, okay? So if an endurance is going to rear its ugly head, it would do so now. But that's it. Let me show you what I got, and we'll take it from there. All right. As you know, double C's in Arbin. Life's good. Life's good. Now, that was easily one of the easiest double C's I've ever played. Okay? And I don't know if it comes across on the laptop. We talked about this ad nauseum, but that was just so easy and rich in the lower register, using the same mouthpiece, blah, blah, blah. There's an orchestral guy in the world that could do that. Okay, not beating my chest and telling you I'm better than Chris Martin. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the double C and drop right down with that and play the low G. Forget it. Forget it. 5.5 octave range. Nope. Anyway, this is what we got. Now, it just sort of morphed in last night into this morning. And it took a little tweaking. It did. Okay, we are going to have to change the language a little bit. No question about it. We're going to have to change the language. Okay, but the word cough probably isn't the right word. But again, this whole problem with trumpet playing. And I just got off the phone with a terrific. Remember I told you there was lots of top players that are doing this in New York, using the mouthpiece and all this. But specifically, I think it was either yesterday or the day before. I told you there's a top freelance guy, Ray Rosario. He allowed me to use his name. He owns a music store in New Jersey, and sweet guy. We just had a chat. Again, I wanted to talk with him. I've been in nonstop contact with Jerry the last couple days, last couple weeks, and I just wanted another voice to sort of enunciate what we're talking about here. And he just cleared it up for me in about 20 minutes. Okay? So anyway, here's the deal. First of all, it is going to take more relaxation than you've ever had before. And in order to get that relaxation, you have to use less air than you've ever had before. And everybody's saying, oh, Ralph, come on. How can that be? Guys, that's what it's going to take, and it's going to be worth it. Okay? Now, the tongue position, we are going to tweak a little bit. Okay? And I'm not going to use the word cough anymore. Okay? Because that probably throwing some guys off. I mean, I've got flooded with emails. You know, a glottal stop and all that. No, it's not exactly that. And again, words failed us. Okay? But hopefully this will change it. Now, I am going to work feverishly. I may not even put a video up tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to work tomorrow. Right after I get this up, I'll work tonight, tomorrow, and through the weekend to try to get the book done. Hopefully my wife will have a few minutes to edit the book. I will get it to my computer, my website guy. Hopefully it will be in the it'll be on the website next week. Okay? Guys, Merry Christmas, baby. I'm telling you, this is the best Christmas present I could ever give to any brass player. For $10, right? Anyway, so here we go. Relax more, less air. Now, there is a change a slight tweak in the tongue position. We used to have it through the teeth and pressing down on the bottom lip. Okay? And if you want to stay with that, stay with that. Because that's the second best thing in the world, and it's light years above what anybody else is doing. So if you want to stay with that, and Ray was doing that for a long time too, and he had tremendous success with it. Okay? But what we're doing is this. If that's your bottom lip, okay, the tongue is not quite going through the teeth, you are going to take the bottom lip, press it against the tip of the tongue, and it will swell, it will splay, it will flex. Now here's the physiology part. Take your two fists, palms, press them together, and feel how everything sort of flexes. Not necessarily this, but you feel through your arms, through your glutes, your pecs, your traps up in the back, they all swell. Okay, and that is what's going to happen to both your tongue and the lip. They are going to flex and swell, and they are going to go in a lot of different ways. Now, it is going to feel, and it should, that the tongue is actually going back into the mouth. The tongue is actually flexing inside the mouth, past the bottom teeth, and flexing against the tongue. Now, this is going to make the tongue explode. Okay? It's going to go sideways, side to side to your bottom teeth, side to side to your top teeth, and straight up into the cavity of your mouth. So there's only that much room in the cavity of your mouth, and the compression is off the charts. Now, up at the roof of the mouth, if you're breathing through your nose, you should be able to feel it if you're very, very careful. There is a blowhole up there, and it's going to go up there. It doesn't completely block off the blowhole. You're going to suffocate. Okay? But that is where there's so little air compressing and getting in. The back of your tongue expands like it's never have before. And that is absolutely the strongest part of your tongue. Now, we talked in videos past about how strong your tongue is, but that is absolutely the strongest part of your tongue, and it's up to the roof of your mouth, and that is where the articulation is going to be. Now, in the past, we've articulated, I'm going to say, here. I don't even want to stick my tongue out. That'll be gross, but it's way the heck up at the top, and it feels, the closest we could get up to this point is a cough, and that is not quite what's going on. No, that's not what's going on. It's an articulation up at the top. It's still an articulation, okay? But it is so thick up there, and it's so compressed that the tongue barely moves. The tongue barely moves. That is how Liberati was going so fast. It just barely flicks. It flicks the air, which affects the vibration, and you've got your multiple tongue. Way the heck up in your throat, cavity of your mouth. Now, instead of this, you're just doing, it barely moves. It feels like your tongue is barely moving. And that, from octave to octave, the octave jumps are there for you. There's nothing being moved. It's just a little press. Okay? And since you are going such a little movement, you see how fast the multiple articulation, that Arbin Tyrolean song. Okay? Clean as a bell, right after a double C. And I got it. And this is barely scratching the surface because I know I can get more relaxed. I know I can get it more flexed. This is absolutely 100% the next level. Okay? So if I have time, I will try to get something up tomorrow. I can't guarantee it. Okay? But the book will be out soon. Okay? If it's not out soon, it's something to do with the website or something, I will do it all weekend, and come hell or high water, I will get it out. Okay? So don't bother me this weekend. No. Send your emails and all that sort of stuff. And I do have some lessons on the books, and I will honor those. No question about it. But I have to thank all my lab rats, my guinea pigs, whatever you want to call yourself, for getting all this feedback. I can't begin to tell you how helpful that was. I told you, I've been on the phone with Jerry a couple times a day. Okay? And usually it's listen to this email. I got this guy from Brussels doing this. Well, I felt like I wasn't, and all this was helping to perfect it, guys. It really was, and I thank you for it. Now, I know it might have been frustrating. I know it might have thrown you off track a little bit, but guys, the upside is off the charts. And guys, for $10, please, there's schmoes on the internet that charge $1,000 for a book. I can't get my mind around that. And I would never do that to you, okay? I want to get this information to you as easily, as quickly as possible. So, that's that, guys. Press, let it flex. That's right up at the roof of my mouth. It's like a little tickle, and the compression is off the charts. Guys, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Love you all.